All right, how about some new releases?
Sure. There's some things this week. We've got Detroit Become Human for PS4.
Well, that's
GP,
this week.
I know that's your stuff.
I don't think
Did you buy that? There's that 20% off deal with PSN.
I haven't done anything. I haven't made any moves. I haven't asked anybody to send it to me for free. I have not pre-ordered it. I've done nothing. But I am interested in the game. It looks cool to me.
So where do you sit on the past David Cage games?
I play a little of them, and then somebody spoils the ending, or I just fizzle out.
He presses X for boredom. That's what I do.
Those are the two outcomes that I think I've had so far.
Yeah, I still remember that. I got that last one that he made, and everyone told me I had to play it, even though I thought I would hate it, and I did not really enjoy my playtime of it. And then someone went out of their way to send me a private message in every possible place one could with what the ending of the game was.
Yes, it's nice.
I'm like, thanks a lot, person.
Yeah, no, I watched the demo.
The last one was Beyond?
Yes.
Is that the one? What was the one with the dead children?
Oh,
Heavy Rain?
Jason. Yes,
Heavy Rain. That's what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, I did not like that game at all. That's a bad game.
No, I watched the whole E3 demo at E3 last year. I stood behind somebody and watched them play through it, and it looked cool to me. It looked like these robot TV shows that I enjoy. Except you can.
I think the key there is if you're going to be okay with the writing in this, because I like the idea of these games, and all of them seem to cheat on the execution, I would say. I felt cheated at the end of Heavy Rain. I know that.
Okay.
And I never got all the way through Beyond, I guess. That was when I was having my first kid.
That'll do it.
Yep. So that's what I was playing when that happened. Haven't gotten back to it since.
I think I own that game now because it's the free game of the month.
Sure.
So,
Have at it.
I own it. I don't think I'll ever play it though.
Also this week, Bloodstained: Curse of the Moon for PS4 and Switch. That's the kickstarted Castlevania style game by one of the Castlevania guys.
Oh yeah.
So
supposed to be good?
I think so. It looks good.
I saw that Symphony of the Night was on sale on Xbox.
Yes. So Koji Igarashi is
I believe you.
Yep, is the dude.
My man. My dude. Let me look at these screenshots. Oh yeah, it looks like Castlevania. It looks exactly like Castlevania.
Yeah. It's like how do you get away with this?
I mean,
even the font is
I have to zoom in to see if it's Castlevania or not, basically. I'm looking at a little picture and it's hard to tell.
Yeah, no, it's basically Castlevania.
Right. And this is the 8-bit version. There's also the more up-to-date version that's coming later this year, which is Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Uh-huh.
Like they named these things. These are names. These are all words in Castlevania games.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
It's like, come on.
Symphony of the Curse Moon?
You're going to steal the aesthetic and the words, too?
And the font.
Like, come on.
What's Konami going to do, really?
Send some... Make another soccer game.
Yeah, send some soccer players over. So that looks cool. Also out for... Well, State of Decay 2 is officially out now for Xbox.
Nice.
I played some of that.
Oh, yeah? How's it going?
I don't know if I'm good at it or bad at it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
All right. I'm not dead and no one's died yet.
Okay, that's good.
I did build an infirmary.
Okay. How many hours do you think you've played?
Maybe like 4.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I put gas in a car and then I drove that car up to my house.
Yeah.
I found a handful of rucksacks.
Yeah.
I killed a lot of zombie things. I do like that because I've played survival games like this before, And lots of times, like as soon as one zombie shows up, it takes like every resource you have to kill one zombie.
Mhm.
I like that the zombies are a little bit more disposable.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, it makes the fact that the combat is kind of fun makes for a much better game, especially in a survival game where that tends to be the thing that they think of last, I feel like.
Right. It's simple. It's very simple, the combat, and I know you're saying that you can get overrun by zombies, like you should, because that's sort of what zombies do.
Yeah,
that's the whole
but
thing.
if you're running down the street and there's one zombie in front of you and you have a crowbar, you're gonna be fine.
I felt like they did a good job of balancing in that way.
Yeah, because you don't want it to be, oh, there's one zombie, I'm alone, that's it, this guy's dead. Because that's kind of like, well, what's the point? You want there to be, there's got to be that balance there, and I think this game does have that, and a lot better than a lot of other games. There was I did also have some moments in that game where I was like, wait, what am I supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to be doing something? Where do you want me to go? Why am I going here?
It throws too many things at you, and so it doesn't let you pick one, because there's so many things going on. Plus, like, you have to constantly get resources for your base. So there's always a lot of stuff going on. And like you said, you don't know what you're supposed to do because the radio is constantly coming on. It's like, oh, this guy needs help. And then if you don't do it in a certain amount of time, radio comes back again. And it's like, oh, that guy left.
Too late for that.
Too late for that. And you're not
too late for that.
You don't know what to prioritize.
Yeah, wait, and I'm like, did I need that? Was that something that I ruined the game?
Right.
So.
No, I think really it's just there's a lot of tasks, and the game has gotten knocked because people felt like the reviewers felt like they were doing busy work. There's like too many things popping up saying that they need.
But this is your kind of game, though.
I've played about 8 hours of it, and I've lost one character, and I've definitely.
Is it your first person? Is it the person you get paired with at the beginning?
No.
Okay.
That person is the leader now, actually.
Wow.
I've had some really interesting, unique, suspenseful moments in this game that I've not really experienced in other games, because when the character dies, it's final death for that character. You can be in a situation where not only could you potentially lose that character, but you could be driving a van full of supplies that you've just spent the last half hour picking up, and you could lose that. You'd have to, it would still be in the van, but you'd have to go grab another guy and come back, and it's like a whole thing. You don't want to have to worry about what just happened to all your goodies that you just got. And I've had that happen to me in the game where I've sweat. It's not quite at the PUBG levels when you're at the, in the top 10 or something like that, but for a single player game, that's pretty good. So State of Decay 2, I'll be playing more.
I will try to play more. I don't know, because I guess this does not fall into new releases. I did buy the season pass for Lego Marvel 2 also recently.
Congratulations.
That was on sale for half price. So we've been playing that with the kids. Well, the kids finally saw Black Panther, and they just saw Infinity War, and the season pass has levels for both those movies. So it's kind of a no-brainer.
All right. Any other new releases?
I know we all got codes for Disco Dodgeball Remix.
I played a little bit of that.
I have not had a chance yet.
Not.
It's exactly what it says it is. You're a robot, and there's a couple of other robots, and you play dodgeball against the robots.
Techno
you throw
music?
the ball at them. There is some techno music. There's some flashing lights. You throw the ball and try to hit the robots. If you catch their ball, then they're out, and that's it.
I like dodgeball and electronic music.
Well, you should check it out, considering that you already have it.
I know. I got to do that. There's so many games. There's a lot of games.
There are, and E3's coming up, and
I know.
You got the Sega Genesis collection next week.
Is that it for the new
Don't get ahead of
releases?
yourself.
Yeah, next week.
Gorgoa came out for Xbox, apparently.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither. It sounds like hentai.
Gorgoa was one of those
I was
Annapurna
gonna say, it
games.
sounds like a dinosaur monster that attacks some sort of
it's
foreign
none of
country.
these things. I've talked about it on the show before a little bit.
I
It came
know.
out for iOS, and
It's not like a fun game where you play as a dinosaur or trying to stop the dinosaur?
no,
Because I would play that.
this is more of a thinking man's game.
Oh no, I'm out.
A lot of puzzles.
Oh yeah, no, sorry.
It's basically like one long seventh guess puzzle.
Does it have bad acting in full motion video?
Except for those things. Except for the things
Oh.
that you liked about Seventh Guest. It's like that.
That's what it said. That.
And of course, you're picking up Dark Souls Remastered this week.
Oh yeah, I'm getting all the souls, all dark of them.
They're not as dark anymore
I heard they're
because they're
darker.
remastered.
I heard they're darker. That's what
Darker.
they're
Ah, yes.
extra dark souls. I
Um,
heard the remastered version has an easy mode.
Is that true?
No, could you imagine? Could you imagine what would happen?
People would complain.
Oh, the internet would have exploded. You ruined the game. You don't even understand what it's about. You made it easy.
I think if they thought they could sell
The
more
whining
copies,
would be incessant. You'd
would-
hear it. You would hear it from your house. From wherever the people are that would whine about that.
who cares about those people?
I'm just saying it would be pretty funny, though.
I'll just close the window.
That's mega trolling right there. The easy mode in Dark Souls makes this game so much more enjoyable. Would be the trolliest troll tweet I think I could do.
Especially if it doesn't exist.
I know, exactly.
All right. Is that it for the new releases?
That is it for the new releases.